Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Roger T. Welcome to the channel. I want to thank you guys for being here. So today we're going to be creating videos inside the platform Rendora.ai. Rendora is a 3D animation platform that allows you to be able to use hyper realistic 3D avatars in your sales campaigns, your email campaigns, on social media for advertising. All right, if you guys are all set, let's jump right in. I don't know what just happened there. I just hit a glitch. Hopefully I'm still recording. Um, so let's, I don't think that I am because I'm not even on the Rendora page. Go back to the Rendora page. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover the home page, which we're on right now. This is the home page. Recent projects, favorites, the workspace, team workspace, brand kit. These two right here we'll cover in a later video because um, I'm not working with a team. It's just myself. And the brand kit only applies if you are working with small businesses and they want to stay congruent with their brand. And I am not going to be focusing on that today, guys. I'm going to be focusing on projects. How do you complete projects? We're going to go over some templates, and well, we got to go up here to 3D avatar case. So marketing. Say for instance, if we want to use a template for marketing, we would go over here to the marketing tab under use cases, and we can see some of those use cases. I'm going to scroll down. And I'm not going to play these videos yet, guys, because they take a little time to play. So what we're going to do is go back to the home page real quick. And this is where we can start recent projects or my favorites. We can create a project just by hitting AI create. So we're going to start that in the next video. And right now we're going to recent projects. You hit that tab, and this will actually take you over to some of the projects that I've already created. And I don't know why it says untitled because I did title these, which is kind of crazy. So I'm not gonna worry about that right now, and I will show you. And as far as to title it, guys, it's just as simple as hitting that little button there and putting the title next to it. Okay. All right. We're not gonna do that right now because again, I've already got these titled. I don't know why they're showing this untitled here. All right, so that's it for this video, and we're gonna go over the interface in the next one. Pandora. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is you can choose your avatars, right? Your avatars, you can take these avatars first of all, and you can customize these avatars any way you want to. That is one of the coolest aspects of Rendora. So you can even change the facial expressions, which I think is pretty cool, right? So I've taken this character here and I've changed her name to Carla. She is the brand rep for Viral Flash Media and fast becoming the uh, brand rep for almost everything I do here because I just like her personality that I've created. And but you can take, guys, there's over 3,000 avatars. So you can go to the gallery, and this will take you through some of the use cases in the galleries, which you can use these 3D characters for, which are really cool. Um, Here you got use cases, so you can see where it's customer experiences, education. These are the different use cases that you could use this for. We're going to go over the pricing too. Rendora Academy allows you to be able to get up to the date education about how to utilize the platform, right? Its different functionalities, its features, and so forth. So if you really want to learn how to take these characters and use them in like some of these use cases, then definitely go over to the Rendora Academy. Excuse me, guys. Now we're going to go to the pricing real quick. Honestly, I think the pricing is pretty good for what you get. So there is the freemium um, Honestly, guys, I'm going to tell you like this. The best way to handle this, I see a lot of content creators trying to cover things. The team is great if you have a team. Let's go back up here to the monthly real quick. Switch that button over to monthly so you can see how much it actually is if you're paying monthly. Of course, you're going to save if you're paying yearly. Starter plan starts at $19 a month. You get 3,000 credits in about 15 minutes total. So honestly, I think that this is not a bad plan um, at all. You can get about what I've noticed is you can get about maybe 6 to 8 videos, depending on the length of those videos per month without any problems. If you want to increase that, you can go in and purchase more time, long as it's in between the cycle of your 30 days. Just hit increase. Um, but I'll go back to the home page so you can see where you can do that right here. Renew subscription. If you just hit that button, it'll take you over there where you can purchase more credits for your uh, plan. All right, guys. So you can. This is how you grab your avatars to be able to do your delivery. Let me move myself over here on this side. I can keep up. I can keep up better. All right, and so we're at 1 minute and 54. And guys, I got to keep up with this time because there's a 5 minute limit. So I'm being completely forthright up front with you guys so you'll know exactly what I'm doing. All right, so let's go to AI Create. If we go to AI Create, real quick, you can take these use cases and put them into actual scenarios that you want to be able to use. So the first thing you choose landscape or portrait. Now I'm going to choose landscape for this one real quick, and automatically it'll pick a template and a avatar for me. But if I wanted to change this avatar, I could just go over here to avatar, hit the avatar button. It'll bring up um, the avatars that I normally commonly use, which is Carla. Depends on what I want to do with Carla. So I'm going to grab this one right here. I think if it'll allow me to. Okay. Yeah. Internet's a little slow and I got a lot of windows open, so just bear with me, guys. All right. And then if I wanted to change the studio, which I don't like that studio either, I'll change that studio out. So, all right. So we did pick out our avatar. Let's pick out our studio. And our studio is, we're just going to grab a studio, right? Um, there are a ton of studios to choose from, guys. I'm not going to go into all of that right now. I like the night view interview studio. I'm going to, actually, we shouldn't be using this because you need to be interviewing somebody. So I'm going to go back over here to studio. This is going to grab that one, but I don't want that one. Let's just grab something like this right here. And I'm trying to make this as fast as possible, guys. All right. And then we're just going to hit 3D generate. Now, this is real quick. This is a quick video. This is how you use the templates. But you can customize these templates. Say, for instance, if you had a use case that you wanted to be able to put this scenario or grab this scenario for, you can just grab this template and you can customize pretty much everything about it. So it'll go. All right. I think that's a great video. Um, but if we wanted to go and do anything, let me try to move myself over here, guys, a little bit. Let's go move myself. If I can move myself out the way. Okay, so I'm going to stop that right there. So guys, you have to let this go through its entire cycle in order for the video to render out, right? I mean, in order for the video to be able to be edited. But down here across the bottom, and these are like a floating menu. You can go in here and you can change the elements. Click on elements. You can go in and change all the elements inside of here. And then you can scroll down. Say, for instance, you do subtitle, sound effects. You can add sound effects. You could do subtitles. So the subtitles, I like to use this blue comment. So we're going to put that in there. And now when you see the text, you'll see that a little blue um, template behind it, a blue template. You could do stickers, right? If you want to use stickers, you can also put stickers in here. You can put an intro in here. So if you wanted to put an intro, a custom intro, which is kind of cool. And they got different templates for you to be able to choose from. These are pretty cool, but I don't know how beneficial they can be. It depends on what you're doing, right? But I like the blue tech. That looks pretty cool. So all you have to do is hit plus, and that would automatically generate the intro for the video. And you could do the same thing with outros as well. So you do an outro, click on an outro, and um, and you can customize these intros and outros too, guys. And how you do that is just come over, bring that over here, and I got to move myself again. Move myself down here. Then come over here to this little box. You can save your preset, or you can actually customize it, right? So you hit this little drop down here, and it tells you it's like Rentora press confirm. This is the text that's in there. You can just hit that little button and take all of that out. Hit the delete button and take it out. All right. So, and then with the outro, you can do the same thing. Hit an outro, and we come over here and pick an outro, and we just pick one, right? You can hit that one, and it'll automatically put that outro out here. Bring your cursor over to the right, come over it, and that'll give you an opportunity to see what's on there, and then you can just change out any of the text that's in there. All right, guys, that's it for that. And then overview. Okay, guys, so now that we have a clear understanding of how to get your project started, let's jump into the customization of the clothing, right? We're going to do some of the customization for the clothing. We're going to do some, we're going to be able to pick our avatars. We're going to walk you guys through picking out avatars and some of the use cases, how to utilize the camera angles and so forth, okay?